All right, we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Chat Her Up. Today, we are going to review The Real Housewives of Potomac, season 10, episode 2, Meant to Be Shady.
Whew,
How you
child.
doing today?
I'm exhausted today, but I am here. How about you?
I am here. I was so excited about this episode.
Me too.
I wanted to go live Sunday night.
We could have. That probably would have been better. But
Hmm.
first we got to do Wendy and Eddie. Like we got to talk
Yeah, we
about it.
gotta go. Yeah, we have to.
We just got to
So
talk about it.
I think everybody knows the details, right?
I don't think so.
Uh, Well, it's kind of wild. So what happened was they went to Jamaica in, I think it was March. It was March of
Hmm.
2024. And when they came back from Jamaica, it was a children's spring break. When they came home from Jamaica, they said they came home and their bedroom was ransacked. I'm going by what this was such a big deal. Whatever that county is that she lives in Virginia, the sheriff did a press conference. And according to the sheriff, when they got there, um, they didn't think the house looked like it had been robbed. They
Correct.
described a couple of drawers being pulled off, a couple of things being tossed around, but it was just their bedroom.
Yeah.
Well, over the years, we have heard about a lot of housewives being robbed. And the bedroom is pretty typical because that's where the bags, the purses, the things that you would think they could resell, that sort of thing that's where it's located. So, but one of the things that the sheriff noted was when his officers was walking through the house, they all tracked in debris. And
Correct.
one of the things that they noticed is that there was no debris in that house.
Hmm.
And Wendy is saying that um, this person didn't come through the front door, bust
Hmm.
into the front door, that they went through a second floor window and their alarm wasn't tripped. And I thought about that because I live in a two-story house. I don't have things on my window,
Oh, you
but I
don't?
always, not upstairs. I do on the
Okay.
main
Oh yeah,
floor
because yeah.
because, yeah, when you think about somebody coming to your house, you're not thinking about the second floor. Although it made me literally think about that because there are ways to climb on certain things within the house. But anyway, hers didn't look like a robbery
It did
immediately.
not.
But what
Did
the
she not have
kicker was,
cameras?
yeah, she has camera. She
And
has
nothing
like
was
a
on the cameras.
nothing tripped the camera.
Hmm.
Also, but if you're in the house, nothing will necessarily trip the house. Only when you open a door.
Right.
So if you believe that, that means the robber came in and left out of the
Out
second
the
floor
window with all the
window.
stuff.
Because if it had went through the front doors, it would have tripped.
Amen.
And because usually you secure the main floor.
Mhm.
And to think that they climbed out of a window with bags and purses and clothes is ridiculous. But this is not even the tricky part. The tricky
Come
part
on, girl,
is
tell
a couple of weeks later, Wendy is seen on a red carpet at some event in her um, engagement ring. Why that engagement ring is important is because Wendy didn't initially, first of all, let me say this, they had three insurances. They had the homeowner's insurance, they had a traveler's insurance,
me. Uh-huh.
and they had jewelry insurance. And she reported it was some overage. So, in other words, she reported the engagement ring to the jewelry place and insurance and her homeowner.
Yes.
And initially, she said that she was wearing her engagement ring with her and didn't report it. But after Eddie, this is what tripped her up. So Eddie, his lawyer self, emails, not
Girl.
phone, not text, but emails Wendy that he wanted to max out their insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything else you can add on the your insurance to max out their dwellings? I'm familiar with that because I had a fire a couple of years ago. And when you have insurance, you have an X amount of money in your house, what you say is worth. Well,
Right.
I'm not rich. Hers was $450,000. Mine was only 170.
Right.
And you, if you, I had a total loss, so I had a right to max out mine, and I didn't even max it out.
Right. It's they
yeah,
trying to find stuff to
yeah,
max theirs out.
yeah. Right. He was trying to max hers out, max theirs out. So this is what tripped her. When he sent that email and they were watching them, it
Mm-hmm.
made them look for this this ring because she had already reported it to the jewelry insurance. And they end up finding out that a couple of weeks after the event, Wendy was wearing that engagement ring. And if you all were paying attention, she was wearing it last night. I mean
Yes, she
Sunday
girl.
night at the when she was outside sitting up
Say.
there talking to Stacey.
Mm-hmm.
The arrogance of her
I
and the
just don't understand.
stupidity.
I
They
don't
just
understand.
didn't think this. This is the kicker. They also noticed that in 2019, a lot of things that they had listed, they had already returned. So for whatever reason, Wendy and them was buying a lot of stuff in return. They
I'm
had
thinking
returned
when
a
she
lot of
buys
stuff.
all them clothes that she says she looking cute in, I'm thinking she wears them and returns them.
That it was $350,000 worth of returns. So when they arrested them, they also had a warrant for their arrest. This is where it gets confusing. It's almost as if they were arrested before, or they had a warrant before, unless I'm misreading this, because when the when the sheriff did the press conference, it was Friday morning. I doubt seriously that they did that unless they did it the night before, unless they did uh, the warrant the night before and they were reporting on it that early. The point is this: when they went through their house, it was like 18 items that they had reported stolen was actually in their house. So this
I
was like a
mean, these are
stupid
two
crime.
educated people.
This is a
Right, they're
stupid
two
crime.
educated people. One's a lawyer. Now, I don't
Mhm.
know if Eddie ever was a practicing attorney. He may just pass the bar. We did you ever? I mean, we never heard about him
He worked
doing a
for a law
contract,
firm.
doing a case.
He worked for
Did
a law
he?
firm. Whether or not he was a trial lawyer or a paper pusher, they all have their place.
Because I didn't
There are
never,
some people that litigate
like,
in, you know, I've known lawyers that were not trial lawyers.
yeah, like a
They were like
contract lawyer.
in-house
Like, I mean,
lawyers, yeah, or
yeah.
in-house for a company.
I
So I
didn't know
don't
he
know
worked for a
what kind he
firm.
was.
Okay, so he did work.
Yeah, I know he worked for a firm, and this is why I know this article is coming back on him like tenfold. I cannot emphasize that the article that has come back on Wendy almost every season since its inception,
Yes.
If y'all remember in 2020, after season 5 ended, there was an article that was written about Wendy. It was threefold. It talked
Mm-hmm.
about the fact that Wendy was Ebu, and that's why, or I don't know if it was Ebu. I don't know the
It wasn't
word, so
evil.
let me
It
not say
was
the word. Yeah,
Osei,
Sue, that's
Osu.
it. I don't know what
Yes.
the words are, but that her family was cursed.
Cursed.
That was
Mm-hmm.
in there.
And that's why
That was
Eddie's
part of
family
the
didn't like
article.
her.
Correct. That's why they were
Mm-hmm.
saying Eddie's family didn't like her. And it
Mm-hmm.
seemed if you're reading it, if you reading the article, you would feel like somebody from Eddie's family it was a part of this article.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gave because it was too personal. It was details that unless Eddie or Wendy told somebody
Yeah,
in the family was involved with that portion of the article. But it was threefold. It was talking about that, the article, about the fact that they were in, that Eddie was having an affair with some woman. This is how I know he worked at the firm that they worked for. This lady was allegedly Caucasian and she was pregnant. Now, that didn't come to play. The article
No.
also talked about, and this is why I thought it was personal, also why somebody from possibly Eddie's family, because that article also talked about how much debt that they were in. They said that
Yes.
they had nearly $1 million worth of student loan debt.
Hmm.
4 degrees and a Juris Doctorate is very expensive. And they went to pretty good schools. They didn't go to,
Yeah.
junior colleges and
Another thing
state
though, Joy, was that he
universities.
was following these models. Remember?
Correct.
So
Yeah, but that was a part of the cheating part. Yeah, that was
yeah,
of the
but yeah,
cheating
but that's
scandal part.
that's when she
Hmm.
went off on Giselle because they was all asking her, "Did you get your body done?" So that was when the first time
Yes,
the article hit
correct.
was the body
Hmm.
done. Then with NECA and the OSU
Hmm.
part of it. So and now
Yeah,
the debt.
we're talking about
So
the debt. We're talking about
it
the
is
debt.
all
This
coming
article
correct.
has come
Yep.
back to her almost every single solitary season.
Hmm.
Like it's crazy how this article, because as soon as it happened, that's the first thing that I thought about.
Me
They said
too.
that they were in so much debt that they didn't even have that house. That Wendy and them ran out and bought that house so far away. And there's a map that's popular now that's going around that's showing how far she
Yeah, I just
lives.
put it in our chat.
But
Let me see if I
somebody
can.
else lives further. Somebody else lives further away. Who is
I
it?
don't think so. Hold on. Let me download this.
It was either Kiana. Somebody else lived real far away too.
Let me look. I got it.
But
Hold on.
it's somewhere in Virginia. But
Where
anyway,
is
she lives really far away trying to find them a big house that would be presentable to
I just forget how to add to it
housewives.
first.
That
Info.
they really and they probably were trying to get this money to start Happy Eddie or to boost it up, to boost
So
up
when
Happy
Sheila is
Eddie.
bragging about the Happy Eddie
How much?
that using that
I mean, it
drug
probably
money.
is making them. It probably is good money. I
So
mean, it
here's for
probably
everybody.
is.
Can you see it though?
Right.
So is that
It's
Monique that lives
Keon.
with?
Oh, that's Monique. That's who it is.
Kiana's over there
Yes,
too. She far too.
yeah, she is. There, it's just to show who lives, because Potomac is where the red dot is,
Yeah.
and the girls that live near Potomac. And then you got Wendy, Monique, and Kiana that live way out, someplace
Yeah.
in this like Virginia, or something. All of them. The DMV is connected anyway. If you've ever been to that area, Baltimore, I mean Maryland, Virginia, and DC, there it's a tight knit.
Well, we knew
It's a
Wendy
tight
lived
knit.
far because when they drove, I think it was something that she had, and they was like, "Man, it took us
Hmm.
forever to get here."
When she introduced us to Happy and Nest.
Yeah. Was that when Mia
Hmm.
was introduced?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's where everybody
But yeah,
lives.
that's where everybody lives. So that's this article was it's a beast.
I don't understand. I mean, for them to be so educated,
It was
I
stupid. It was a crime of stupidity.
and so a lot of people are saying that why didn't Dorit and PK get caught? And I'm saying
Well,
Dorit was on camera because somebody showed me the robbery for her, so it was on
mhm,
camera, and she didn't wear. Oh, be quiet, dog. She didn't wear any of the stuff.
alleged according to Garcelle, she did.
Did she? What did she wear?
That was what Garcelle said last year. They got into a whole. That's it's because of Garcelle suggesting that she has worn some things that she claimed was stolen. That Bose and her got into it. Bose said allegedly that she would sue her if she had said that about her. That's the reason why Bose and Garcelle got into it. It's because
So
of
this
it.
has been at the reunion or something. I didn't watch it.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was literally at the reunion, and they didn't even air that, but it pissed Garcelle off. It really pissed her
Oh,
off. Hmm. That's the reason why Garcelle walked away and unfollowed everybody. It was really because of Bo.
cause I remember she put all skin folk
Skin
ain't
folk, folk
kinfolk.
ain't kinfolk.
So
Exactly.
should we show the?
That's crazy. People say Eddie look high in the mud.
He looked like he on Happy Eddie. He looked like, and then she looked like she was like, "Oh, before you arrest me, let me try to put this wig on."
Lord,
I
I
didn't know you
feel
could
bad.
take a mugshot and lashes and wigs. I didn't. I guess
I
you
mean,
can.
you take your mug shot and whatever you got on when you get
Okay.
arrested.
See, I ain't never had one, so I don't know.
You can't go to jail like that.
Oh,
I
they
mean, in
took it.
prison, yeah, they make you take it off when you get there.
Mm,
Don't you remember Giselle saying Karen in jail with not none
not
of
a
her
wig.
wigs?
Oh, that's all. I, so another thing, we're about to get into the show, but they restarted filming
Hmm.
after this happened, Potomac.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I wonder, do you think Wendy is going to be filming or Karen
Girl,
or
I hope she don't let them create the narrative. If she got sense, oh no. They may not. I wonder, did they do like they did with Mia? They just went inside her house and her and Eddie are talking about it.
uh-huh.
I don't know. It wasn't clear if the whole cast was involved. But baby, wouldn't it be sweet if they had Karen in there?
I mean, if they had Karen, that would
Girl.
be so good. I mean, I hate it for them because everything's alleged and everything we say is our opinion, which we didn't say in the beginning, but it is.
And they're not guilty yet. That
They're not
we're
yet,
innocent
but
until proven
stuff
guilty.
stacked against them. I mean, the
Mhm.
only way that she could say that the only thing that could probably save them is if that ring is like a duplicate, like a
Correct.
cubic zirconian or
It
something.
don't matter. It actually doesn't matter. She is in trouble in a couple other ways,
I
regardless.
know.
Even if it's not, it's because it's not really about the ring. She double dipped. She took
Mhm.
insurance from the the jewelry company and a homeowner's
Yeah.
respectively. And they actually found 18 items that they reported as stolen in the house. So they're in trouble regardless.
That,
They're in trouble regardless.
what do you think about her mama? What is her
She
mama
is,
saying?
according to Funky Geneva, she can't even go outside to get her mailbox. She's so embarrassed.
And what about NECA? I mean, did you
I,
see all
I,
the
I, I, I always thought that Mecca was a better housewife. I don't know who they be choosing, who chooses who gets to stay and who gets to leave. And I'll tell you why. Mecca's delusional. You know, this is a girl who drank champagne for breakfast. I would have
right?
liked to see her little dingy bug with a baby. She probably got a nanny before she pushed that baby out. Mecca
Girl, the
is the
nanny was the one when she pushed the baby out. The nanny breastfed her. Okay,
right. She got a wet nurse. I'm
right?
not saying that she won't be a good mother, but I'm just saying that those are the kind of people that make interesting TV. Delusion is what we like laughing at and giggling at.
Hmm.
And I don't. Wendy had a sense of arrogance about her. Y'all, people who watching this who know me know I ain't like her either. But I was trying to like her. I
We
really
did.
did. And I know I made an effort last season. And I heard that, because I'm a Giselle stan, that Giselle and her get along really, really well this season.
They do.
So, so this was a softer side of Wendy, I hear.
I just and then what about Ashley saying that they all knew? I feel like when she said they all knew was they knew that they were living a facade. Like
Yes,
Wendy
yeah, I
was
think that's
on
it.
airs. This is not how she
Hmm.
really lived. And
Hmm.
she was I feel like Wendy tried to be the fashion girl and the girl who had the
Correct.
degrees and there was no reason to. Potomac ain't even about that
Yes,
life.
yeah,
Potomac ain't
it
about
really
that
isn't.
life. It's
Because
really
these
not.
are people that really have nice zip codes. Like
Yeah.
the Potomac, that they have nice zip codes for real, and they live nicely for real. Like
Mhm.
the schools are good, the
Right.
areas are good. The neighborhood that Wendy lives in has been in existence for 20 years. They said there was never a robbery in that Never.
Never.
Not one.
And none of the neighbors had anybody like on the cameras. You know, they all got cameras. Like
Hmm.
there was nothing
It was
on
nothing.
camera of suspicious people around the neighborhood.
Correct.
And I don't remember. I guess that they posted they were out of town, so people knew they went
Yes.
home.
Yes. In real
Mhm.
time, they were posting pictures, which I always thought was so stupid.
Dude, I don't even do that,
And
and I ain't rich. I've never
I
posted pictures
post
when I'm away.
pictures after I
After me
return.
too.
Yeah, I post pictures after I return. I would never post pictures in real time. I
Even
done
when I
seen
like go
enough
to the movie,
videos.
I don't post until I leave. Like I'm not, you know how some
Mm,
people check in. I don't post
correct.
until I check out because I
Yeah,
don't
I
want you
got
pulling up on me on the movie. Like
you.
so,
I agree.
I don't get it.
Mhm.
I
I
don't
get
get
it.
it.
I get it.
But
Makes sense. It really does make sense. You know, I kind of get it at times when you're live and you see a beautiful picture, and sometimes you want to go, or you could just film and do your editing or whatever, put your voiceovers later. I don't know. I just we live in a world where people are always watching, and it's not hard because we're giving them information.
mm-hmm. And did you? I guess we could talk about it when we go into the episode. But did you find yourself watching this, trying to figure out was that the ring? Did they turn that in? Like when they went in her house?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This season is going to, and it looks so good. Like this season look like it's going to be
I
bomb.
think it is
Like
too.
I get excited at at the end of every episode. It's only two, but I've been excited. They doing a good job of weaving in how they brought in Monique because I wasn't sure how they were going to do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're doing a good job. They're doing
I
a
think
really
they're
good
doing a
job.
great job. I know a lot of people are saying, "Is this going to be all about Stacy?" And I'm like, "It's only been 2 episodes." And when they ended the reunion, Stacy lied so much, you got to start back trying to
Did you
say, "Look,
see?
this lady lied." You know what I'm saying?
You see TMZ? We need to get started because I'm leaving here
Yeah.
at 7.
What did
Look,
TMZ?
TMZ said that Stacey really was married.
Oh, yeah, I did see that she's
I mean,
divorced.
divorced. I
Yeah,
mean, really is
it
divorced.
was sealed, so that's why they couldn't find it.
Hmm.
So I wonder. Okay,
But
but let's get into
usually,
it.
when you have a sealed, you can find a decree.
Yeah, I can't believe they couldn't find it.
Yes. Even
You
if
just
it
can't
just
read what
says
the
this
assets were.
person's wedding or this marriage ended on such a day.
Yeah,
The details won't be there, but
right.
usually a decree will. But I don't know.
I don't
I
know why
guess
they
that's
couldn't
not
find it.
every state's. It can vary per state.
I don't know. I think she made that up, but still. Okay, she paid TMZ like she paid TJ. So, all right. So let's get to the episode. We're not gonna be on here too long.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was trying to see if Dia or I knew Callie can make it, but I was trying to see if they would get on here. But that's feel
Mhm.
like we're gonna have to talk about Wendy again once D get back next week. Um, so it starts back with a continuation of Stacy and Ashley and Wendy and Kay.
Mhm.
Um, what do you think that Kay has a legitimate gripe
It
with Wendy?
doesn't feel that way watching it now. According to Ashley, we'll get more context later.
Okay.
According to Ashley on Watch What's Happened Live Sunday, that's what she said. Because Andy specifically asked Ashley about it because he didn't understand. I don't think any of us understand. We don't
Mm-hmm.
understand what's going on, but according to her, we'll understand as the season moves on.
Okay. I didn't watch Watch What Happened Live. I need to watch it because I feel like I understand where she's coming from with certain things, and then some things seem a little petty. Um,
Hmm.
but okay, I
It
asked that
all
about
seems
trying to
petty to
tell.
me. Even the legitimate gripe about Wendy not mentioning she's going to that event. I mean, I would wonder about that, but I don't think it wouldn't be a big deal to mention it.
Right.
That's the issue. It wouldn't be that big of a deal.
And maybe she used to like mention stuff to Kay, and then all of a sudden she stopped. Like if something changes, like she's like, "Girl, I'm doing this and I'm doing this," and she used to tell Kay what she was doing, and then all of a sudden she stopped. That could
Yeah,
make Kay feel like, "What's going on?" We don't know what
yeah,
the relationship was like before then, so
correct, correct,
I feel like Kay may just feel like Wendy always feels like she better than anybody anyway.
correct.
But anyway,
Always.
and then her college. So she was the visiting professor at a college teaching social like the sociology of reality TV. They
Hmm.
fired. She's gone.
Yeah,
They have really ruined their lives.
yeah,
They really
yeah,
have.
they do.
Okay.
Really
So
have.
Stacy told Kay, this was in a side conversation, and I think Ashley brought it up, that Kay asked her, are you going to always put on this charade? Are you always going to pretend?
That was such yes.
What did you
Go
think
ahead.
about that?
You first of all, I love questions like this. See, this is the sort of thing, in my opinion, that will save reality TV. Reality TV is too performative right now. Everybody knows this is an opportunity for me to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So the attitudes of a Portia, I always mention Portia because the reason that Portia made such a great housewife is because Portia got involved because she just wanted to be famous.
Right.
It would be three or four. She would be on Atlanta for 3 or 4 seasons before she even thought about making money for herself. That's a person that just wants to be famous or wants to be on TV. Those are the
Mm-hmm.
people that make good housewives. When you come on this show like Stacey, that already has an agenda, she had things lined up because she wanted
Yeah.
to make some money off top. So when you're coming in with that kind of attitude, you already got an agenda. So when they made the comment about Stacey wanting to see the real her, I know first of all that's a off camera conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a conversation to let us know that this chick, we don't know her. And I
No.
had been saying that about Wendy for the longest time. It's kind of like Quad. Stacy, in my opinion, is a classy Quad. Quad is very dramatic about everything, but we really don't know her until she gets angry.
Yes. That's Tambry. Is that her name? On Bell Collective. She has that little
Correct.
fake voice. And then when she got
Hmm.
mad that one time and that real voice came out,
Yes.
that's when you
We
know.
don't. That's how Stacy is. Stacy talks like a news anchor, and that's not even her real voice. I
No.
mean, she's weird. She's almost, and she says things. She plays up to the camera. Even when she said, "I'm Nigerian too," and
Girl,
I'm looking at her like,
everybody,
"Yeah."
it was crickets. I mean, it was like nobody was. I feel like
Mhm.
Wendy accepted Tia more than she did Nneka, and I don't understand why. Because Tia's royalty, but I guess since she stayed in London more than Nigeria, she's like, well, maybe she ain't real. I don't know, but I just feel like Tia. I like Tia. I like. What do you think about the new girls?
I love both of them.
Me
Like,
too.
I really like that girl from London. I
Tia.
really,
I
she
like her
is,
a lot.
she for real delusional.
Yeah.
We got a black Whitley. We got a straight up bougie black chick who's like very, very serious with her Bridgerton talk.
Right,
Very, very
honey.
serious
Very.
about the fact that
She's
she does
knackered,
nothing
okay?
and what she's used to. Like
I
she said she got a lot of kids as if she got like an orphanage full of
the Brady
kids
Bunch, right?
that she don't raise. Like she said that like her kids were the part of her. I was like, oh
I
wait a
love
minute.
I
It
love it.
was
I think I
this
love them.
dang, I'm on my phone, so I can't pull it up. I gave some good quotes from that episode. It was some good quotes that
It was
I
good. I
cracked
don't even
up
think I wrote
laughing.
anything down.
I
You had a
can't pull it
saying,
up because Facebook is locked at work.
let me see. Okay, the Heather Girard. Okay. Why do you
Yeah,
think Stacey's
they
calling Kay aggressive? She don't call anybody else aggressive. I don't even think
because
Kay's being aggressive.
nah, she's not. Kate's
But
just
she
on
also
her
said
tail.
Ashley screamed at her when she talked to Whitney. Why I call her Whitney? Wendy. And Ashley didn't.
Yeah, she just a
She's just a
she's she's
liar.
she's a black Karen.
Yeah.
And she's a black Karen, that's all. She's one of those girls that's gonna play the victim. That's her thing. That's why she had that whole speech prepared. Is this gonna happen every time we meet up? Giselle said, "Girl, this is the first time." We've been on you. Yeah, so yeah.
Let's see what else. Now you know Wendy's not really wanting to open the bar. Okay, so let's go to We talked about the Nigerian thing.
Mhm.
Um, what do you think about the special performance with the at Ashley's thing with the lady stripping? Why?
Yeah, Ashley is just a
Why?
weirdo.
What is, I
She
don't understand
weird.
why she thought that was appropriate.
She's weird. But girl, it's all I keep thinking about. I don't even watch Housewives of Miami, but I've been watching clips of their reunion. I
Is
might
it
have to
good?
watch.
Is it
Oh my
good?
God, two people slept together
What?
somewhere. Yeah, I don't know these people.
Two of the
I said,
girls?
what is? I said it's like the Honey Wives. Yeah, two of the housewives. One of them said her and somebody slept together. That was on the
Oh,
clip.
okay. We might have to watch it then. Oh,
I was like,
okay.
what's going on in Miami? Some Honey Wives stuff.
Stop
Did you watch the
it.
Honey Wives?
That girl, I did. With one eye closed
It's,
and one eye open on the door, making sure nobody ain't walk in.
ain't that the truth? I had to look behind me about 50 times watching that. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, this is insane. It was so much, Honey Wives is so much like, it was the perfect formula for, if you all used to like Desperate Housewives.
I did.
It was the exact same formulas. There's a murder, it's a scandal, everybody got secrets,
Mm-hmm.
nobody is who you think they are. There's a lot of affairs, there's a lot of sex. It just happened to be a lot of girl on girl.
A whole
But
bunch.
it was a lot. They sleeping with kids,
It was just crazy.
teenage
They
boys,
taking
like
their husbands, girl.
girl.
It,
They super conservative, but they have affairs. They're closeted lesbians. They closeted homosexuals.
sexuals.
They sleeping with other they friends' kids. They getting pregnant and having abortions. It's like, but they're
It's a lot.
conservatives. But they're conservative. I said this
They
was a
supposed
tongue in cheek. Yeah,
it's
it
good.
was. It's really good. Yeah, I want something to watch on Netflix. Put the
Watch Honey
kiddos
Wild.
away and watch it. If you like Desperate Housewives, you'll love Honey Wives. But anyway, let's go
All
on.
right,
Let's talk
so
about
let's
these
go back
ugly
to
fashions. Did we talk about these ugly fashions?
what girl?
It's Ashley's thing. Girl, they look a mess.
Yes, girl. I feel like Giselle looks pretty cute.
Giselle looks cute. The girl from London looks cute.
Tia looks cute. Wendy had on Team Too Much. I don't understand why she even wore
Girl,
that.
I don't
Stacy,
either.
I have
And
no
I
idea.
what that Kenyatta looking stuff she had on. And
Who
uh,
else was there?
I thought Kiana looked cute.
Yeah. Angela. Hey,
Oh,
beautiful.
Angela on here.
Yeah,
Hi.
she just got on. Okay, so let's talk about when Wendy and Stacy meet up and talk and Wendy had the bottle of champagne or whatever it was, and she really didn't want to open it because it would have been open. She's like, let's drink the sparkling water. Um, what do you think about them going to the flashback of the Spacey Stacy Happy Eddie?
Oh, because Stacey was lying. Girl, all you could do is shake your head and think about Karen. I think that was at the reunion season 2, or maybe it was season 3. I want to say it was uh, what's her name's last Sharice's last season. And one of the things Karen said I would never forget that she said Giselle is many things, many,
Mm-hmm.
many things, but a liar is not one of
She's
them.
not. She's not
And I
one.
keep telling people that even when Giselle has not been caught in a lie, she actually won't talk.
Yeah,
She
girl.
will actually not talk before she'll lie.
She'll get quiet. Yeah,
She'll get
she will.
quiet.
She'll just shut down.
So yeah, she'll just shut down. But she has not been caught in a lie. You might not like what she said. You may even have a difference of opinion, but she's not a liar.
Girl. But Stacy act like it wasn't happening. But then she said, "Well, people, I was approached by certain people. They were like, no, you was going around town saying you wanted to
Mhm.
do a line like Happy Eddie.
And it's nothing wrong with that.
It's
So
not.
it's nothing wrong with two people starting a cannabis line. Like that's why not? Like if
Okay.
somebody did, I would. If I
Mm,
had some money, Like, it's nothing wrong with that. It ain't like they cooking it up in their kitchen.
Right. But why do people lie about it? I just don't understand. The lies, the lies. I just
Yeah,
don't.
it was a stupid lie too, because when if they had asked, he said, I've been looking into it, but I have nothing that's concrete yet. But by the way, uh, she has an event that this season, whether or not it airs, I don't know.
Okay.
Um, for her cannabis line.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, I know that because she posted it on Instagram in real
Okay.
time.
Girl, this lady
So
crazy. And Wendy does not want her in her house. I think Wendy don't want the cameras in her house because she knows she still got some of that stuff. Because she was like, "Are you pregnant? Why you keep having to go pee?" I'm like, Wendy, let the lady go pee. I think Wendy was trying to hide the inside of her house.
a lot of people have claimed that I had watched it, well, not a lot. I've watched a couple of videos of people talking about this situation with Wendy, and they mentioned that they always did think for somebody that walks around so it's, whatever.
Highfalutin. Yeah,
Yeah, her house didn't match that.
yeah. Mm-mm.
I don't necessarily, I don't know. I don't know. I guess your house matches your fashion. I don't know. I don't
No,
necessarily,
I don't think mine does. I'm more,
yeah,
my house is kind of simple and I'm kind of out there sometimes. So yeah, I don't know.
yeah. So I don't know. I like clean lines
Me too. Yeah.
in my
I,
house. So yeah,
but
it
when I
is
go
what it
out, I don't
is. It
always.
is
I
what,
can be a little
yeah.
unique with my dressing. So I don't think so. But I think it was Callie that said she could tell just by some of the stuff look like she just put it together from IKEA. I don't know. I don't care.
Hmm.
IKEA's
Yeah,
got fine with
that's
me.
a lot of people. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
IKEA got some good stuff in there. What you think about Ashley and Jack Harlow?
Oh Lord. So
I thought of. Go ahead.
she just do anything. I'm sorry. Ashley would
I
just do anything.
I think she just wanted a date for the night because she was critiquing the mess out of him. I don't think they thought that was gonna make the cut.
She was like, "Can you stop using product? And why you got to do
Yeah.
this?" And so,
And they went to his tennis shoes.
yeah, but so she went to Love Hotel. I guess that guy must not live near them, or maybe they don't still talk. The older gentleman.
Yeah,
Somebody said that Ashley was dating somebody in politics. I don't know if that's true or
I
not.
I heard that. I heard
Yeah,
that too. He's a very. Did they say he was private? I
he's,
think
and
they
I'm
said
like,
he was
how's he
private.
private with her? Because she tell everything. Oh, and remember we said, I think you said maybe in the divorce settlement that she couldn't show her kids. Then her
Mhm.
kid was on last
I
night.
saw them, and they look cute too.
They
Cause old
did.
boy then finally grew into his head.
He did. That happens though.
But
I had a
Dean,
cousin
yeah,
like
he
that.
finally grew into his
I
head.
was like, please let him go
He's a
into his
cute
head
little
because I
boy.
can't.
Mhm.
We don't have no funny looking children, okay? We cannot have you being funny
Mhm.
looking. You ain't messing up the lineage, okay? He grew into it. It's fine. Um, let's see what else. So then Giselle said she was going. So Giselle goes to Tia's house. I like Tia.
I
She's got
really like both of them. I
she's got
like that.
twins. They put that little girl, the children talk a lot. She was like, "What do you think I do the dog eat?" She was like, "We don't even like that dog. Mom only got the dog because it was on sale." Like
She did. She did. She
I
did.
said, "Kids
I
gonna be
like
kids."
both of them. But she's not settled in that area. But I think her and her husband, a former football player, they look
That's
not. They look like
Angie.
a nice looking.
That's the other one. This
Oh, that's
one's
the other girl.
husband is like a
The
aerospace or something.
yeah. That's the girl from England. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
like them, but
I really
what
like her too. I like
what
both
was
of
so
them.
crazy? She said, "Don't tell." She said, "So your husband is the nanny?" And she was like, "He kind of is, but
Yes.
don't tell him." And I said, "Oh, Giselle gonna tell him next time she see him." I didn't know
Oh
you was the
yeah.
nanny.
Yeah. Yeah. She a mess. She a mess.
And
She
I'm
a
here
mess.
for it.
Yeah.
Because she might go to jail too. What else was there? That's Jack Harlow. They talked about Ashley's daddy and him. Oh, Ashley Daddy passed away. Did you see that? She had
Yes,
never
I
met him.
saw that. Yeah, and she said she learned a lot about him in his with his obituary. That's
Obituary.
really sad. That's
That is
really
so sad. That broke my heart.
it
That,
did.
I
That
mean,
that's
she
that was
has
actually
two
sad.
brothers.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's see. What about Kay? Kay and Giselle had a little sit down. Um, I feel like they're coming into things. But what do you think
Who?
about Angel in her house and her tranquil party? Did you think it was a good event?
It was fine
What was
for
they
a
putting in the
first.
drink? The black stuff. Was that CBD? What was it?
I don't know. I don't
Like
remember that
she
part.
gave them something to put inside their drink because Wendy. Oh, what was wrong with the towel? Because nobody took them. Wendy smelled it and was like, "Oh, I don't want it." Did you catch that?
Mm-mm. I didn't
Okay,
catch that.
so when they walked through the door, this lady had like some wet towels, and
Mm-hmm.
do you want a towel? And Wendy's like, "Let me smell it," and she was like, "No, I don't want it." But then nobody else had a towel, so I'm thinking, well, okay, y'all just go back and watch. You know, I know this stupid stuff. What's this? Okay.
Oh, that was one of the lines that Giselle said. She was like, "Truth and tranquility." Who else? He said, "I also like something,
Lies and
gossip,
foolishness.
lies, and foolishness." I
Oh,
thought
and
that
then
was
Wendy said,
that was so
in
good.
pieces. What was it?
She was like, "Oh, I am
I'm in
in
pieces.
peace.
I'm in
You're in
pieces.
pieces.
He's in
You're in
pieces.
pieces. We are not the same."
I think
That's what
Wendy's
she
in
said.
pieces right now.
But that was a good line. That was a
That was
good
very
line.
good. I'm gonna say that to a lot of people.
Ashley
Um,
said something too in her scene with her boys that I thought was a really good line. I can't remember what it was
good for it.
because I didn't write hers down, but I laughed out loud. It was something she said. I can't remember, but I laughed out
I like seeing Ashley's sister. She's going.
loud.
Oh, look at
Yes, her
Tori
sister
liking
looks just
Giselle.
like their
Hey,
mother. She looks just like her mother.
doesn't she look like? Is it
Yeah,
Sheila?
she looks.
And that's
Yeah.
and by my notes, which y'all don't talk about me, but I was like, that's the sister by the man who had her mama living under the bridge. Remember when her mama lived? Oh, do you not remember that? Sheila was under the bridge. She looked just like Sheila. She's a cute little girl.
What you think about Giselle talking about Karen's jail life through her friend Cookie?
Oh, I mean, I feel like that's the only way she really's gonna know because Karen knew that the reporters were gonna ask Giselle or any of the
Right.
ladies. Like, have you talked to her?
Mhm.
So Cookie was like a safe person. Now she not because now the reporters are gonna come for Cookie. But I like that Ray was golfing, and I like that
Mhm.
Karen is reading and doing little
Mhm.
things that she do. But oh, we skipped the scene. What do you think about when Giselle and Kay met and she asked about Greg? And she said that Greg is a dude. And I was like, Giselle, what the hell you gonna say? But she was just saying that Greg is someone she basically said that really didn't like to be on camera.
Yeah.
And most of the words was Kay may need someone who does. Basically, like Kay needs to be her
Mhm.
own woman and find herself. And and,
Correct.
and I feel like it's the truth. Like she may need to let Greg go. I mean, she just might have to.
Um, you know how I felt. I don't know if you were on here last week when we were talking about
Yeah,
it.
I
Well,
was on here.
yeah, you go. You
Mhm.
know, do you believe if I'm with somebody and I'm on this show as a friend, I didn't have to show you the first season. And you're pretty clear that you don't want to be on the show, especially after I done watch you get your head, not figuratively,
Right.
but literally busted open. Do I really want to do I really want to be on camera? And you have to, it could be bad for his business. He doesn't know what's going to happen. When you're dealing with housewives, it's just not predictable. This is also a franchise. I'm going to leave. This is also a franchise that has had a fight. It's things that have happened on this franchise that if you are a man of certain whatever, I don't want to say means. It could be statue. It could be where you plan on going. You don't necessarily want to be associated with it. And he's clear about that from the beginning. Do you leave your man for that reason?
If they're not married,
Be-
maybe.
yeah.
But they're
So,
engaged.
they're engaged.
But another thing, and I know you got to go, is people are hard on husbands and boyfriends on
They
Housewives.
are. They
Gay,
are.
they
They
mean,
are.
they abuse, like they will really put the man down, and he may not want that.
Mm. What you think
So,
about Stacey messing with Chris Samuel, trying to get this
girl,
Chris Samuel?
let's just talk about the last scene. Then we can go.
Mm-hmm.
Cookie walks
Okay.
in with her boobies looking good.
Them babies is
She
huge.
is hilarious when
Yeah,
she
she is.
said that Chris Samuels does not want that stank. So everybody must think in the
Her
house.
breath is,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
because Cookie said it.
She's being a trooper about it. I'll give her that. Stacey, she's playing into it.
I
When
mean,
she had when they read that tranquility and she said
oh my
breathe in
God,
and
cleansing breath. Girl, I about died. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
oh, that was
I about
hilarious.
died.
That was
Do you
hilarious.
think that what they showed where Stacey and Chris Samuels did go out? Did you see that? They went on like a
They
little
actually
date.
went out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna find it. They went to
oh,
dinner. Now I don't think that
okay.
don't mean they were dating, but they went to dinner.
Okay.
Oh, what do you think about them saying this is carrying an alcohol program? I felt like it was a good question.
I think that's a good question considering why she's there. And I like she there for uh for speed. You know what I mean? She's there because she's on her fourth DUI. So yeah, I think that's an appropriate question.
I
Whether
think
or
so
not it's
too.
going to be answered would have been a whole nother beast. But you
But
know,
yeah, so and then Monique, for all y'all
here
who
comes.
maybe didn't watch, Monique is coming back for her little check. Okay,
Yeah.
she didn't
But
want that little
it
check.
doesn't.
So,
I don't think it goes well for her because she wouldn't even show up to do the promo pictures.
well, everybody's saying they like this new Monique. Even Giselle said it.
I
And
got that
Monique
impression
posted
too.
like a
Yeah.
birthday thing, and you know who liked it? Giselle.
Who?
Giselle on her Instagram.
Really?
Monique posted like my birthday. I guess she just had a birthday.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well,
and
May,
Giselle
this is
said,
gonna be and she did say that it was a much needed conversation.
yeah, and then Giselle said, oh, she trying to talk to Chris Samuels. Where is Monique? Like she was ready. Go back and
Yeah.
watch.
This
That's who
this
said
this
it.
is yeah.
Go
This
get
is
Monique.
this is going to be interesting.
I
But
think Giselle
but
said,
her saying that was in confessional, so that was past. She was
yeah,
probably on the show by then.
she had been there. Well,
So
Ashley
yeah.
Barker said
So
Giselle said. Ashley Barker said. All right. Well, Joe, I gotta go. We may come back and do Salt Lake. Salt Lake, the last one I just watched was really good.
I
So
haven't even watched it yet, but
see if
I'm
you
gonna
watch it.
watch.
Maybe we can do that Thursday or so.
Okay.
Okay.
But I give this episode like an 8.5. This
Me
was a
too.
good episode
It was
from
good.
beginning to end. Potomac needs to keep this up. They need to keep this up. This is a good episode. And I think it's going to be a little bit more exciting because we being shady and we judging Wendy as we
We're
go
gonna look at
along.
everything she wear. We're gonna look at her
Everything she
jewelry.
does.
We're gonna look at her house. I'm ready. Well, all right, y'all. Joy gotta go. I'm gonna go to bed.
Peace.
Peace. We missed
Peace,
y'all.
y'all. I know. Don't we?